that you guys already loved each other. You already went through these experiences before you guys even came into this physical form. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union. I want to inspire you. I have another client success story that I want to read. I just want to remind you that anything that you're wanting to manifest, the only reason that you actually want to manifest it is because that already exists. I also want to remind you that no circumstances actually matter. Circumstances only matter to the degree that you decide that they matter. And it's up to you to assign meaning to everything in your reality and in your life. We are the ones that make something into something, right? We are the ones that, through our perception, through what we believe that this or that means, that is what it means to us. So our reality being our consciousness being reflected back to us, that's all that it is. So if you don't like what you're perceiving or experiencing, then change how you're defining it. Change what you decide that it means. Everything is already within you, okay? Not within your physical human body, but in your consciousness, because you are consciousness. You are all of it. We are all of it, and we are also all one. The people in your reality are all playing different roles. Every single person in your reality is some form of a divine messenger for you, showing you your belief system through, again, how you're perceiving the information the information that is being told to you, shown to you through their words, through their actions, through your experiences with them. Your concept of yourself in relationship to others, your concept of things related to age, race, religion, this type of relationship, that type of relationship, you with these different, that all makes up your self-concept. Just reminding you guys of all this before I tell this story. And I am going to pray that this inspires you to continue to persist and never to give up on what's in your heart and soul. Doesn't matter if there's an age gap, a religious difference, different socioeconomics, that you guys broke up, multiple times, that there's some form of a third party, whether is in the form of another person, that they prioritize work over you, or you perceive that they do. It's usually just perception, or their friends, family. None of it matters, because all of it is just a reflection of you. And remember that all of your power is in the now, because all that exists is now. Everything that exists is now, and it's happening now. You may not instantly see it in your 3D reality, because our physical forms are living life through a physical, solid, solidified, linear experience where it appears that things aren't happening instantly, that things happen slower. But everything actually is instant from an energetic perspective. If you continue to persist and stay focused on what's in your heart and soul, not see your imagination as being fake. So when you do your inner work, you are experiencing whatever that is now. It's a real experience. You don't see it as fake. It is happening now. The definition of now for some of you feels like it's reality of what's happening in the 3D. But remember that what's happening in the 3D, when we're talking about now as being linear time, is a product of the past. Excuse me. So before I read this, if you want me to be your coach to help you manifest your specific person back, or to change the dynamic, email a short description to kim@coreunion.com. Then you go to my website, coreunion.com, and you can either book a single session or a package. My scheduling assistant will get back to you, and we'll get you in as soon as possible. All right. So she wrote, "Dear Kim, first of all, I would like to thank you again. You came into my life so suddenly in the spring, and I started watching your videos. After a while, I felt so close to your way of teaching and talking about pure unconditional love that I emailed you. I think it was around May when we had our first session. On Monday, we had our fourth one. So just this past Monday. My journey started in the middle of December 2023. So, in case you guys could be watching this at any time. So, her journey started December 2023, and we are now in December 2024, just a few weeks after my boyfriend and I broke up suddenly. There were no third parties or anything else that would logically explain why this happened. At that point, we had been together for 1 year in a long distance relationship, but we traveled back and forth to see each other all the time. Our plan was to move in together, and then boom, he just told me that he couldn't be in the relationship anymore. Okay, my heart broke into so many pieces, but even in those first days and weeks, when I was totally unaware of manifestation, it was impossible for me to believe that it was truly the end. I'm getting a little emotional with this one. It wasn't the first time that I had experienced a breakup, but it was the first time I felt like this. It was as if I was missing a piece of the puzzle, something I needed to understand that I hadn't learned until now. Even though he hurt me so much, I couldn't feel any resentment toward him. My mom and my closest friends told me to move on, saying it was for the best, but I kept insisting there was something deeper here. Now I understand that my higher self was guiding me, and I'm so thankful I had the ability to listen to my inner voice. A video about manifestation popped up on YouTube. I didn't know anything about it, but I knew it was for me. That's how my journey began. It took me months to understand that this is my journey, the journey of my consciousness. Through it, I started to love and cherish myself. During this past year of manifesting our love, we have been in contact with ups and downs. He has asked to see me every time he comes to town. Looking back, I realized there were so many times I got caught up in the 3D, feeling afraid, desperate, and unsure. But that's okay. It's okay to give yourself time. It's okay to fall down and get back up again. Everyone, everyone's journey is different, and in the end, it doesn't matter how long it takes. There were moments when I wanted to give up, but after a day or two, I couldn't see that as an option. How can you give up on this kind of love? A month ago, he confessed his love to me. For the first time, he told me he loves me. His exact words were, I know I've never told you, but I love you so much. He told me he sees me in his dreams and that even when he's reading something, it reminds him of me. Oh my God. He said he feels we're connected in a way he can't explain. He kissed me and we had such an open, loving conversation that night. He also told me he really wants to come to my house and sleep with me, but only when we are truly together. And I'm so grateful for that. He respects me, and that's because I now respect myself. A few days later, I noticed myself. Oh my God. I don't know. This one is choking me up a lot. A few days later, I noticed myself starting to spiral again, wondering, what's next? How will this unfold? But I caught myself and stopped. That day, I made a promise to myself I will not talk about the past anymore. And I don't want to bring it up in any future discussions between us anymore. And it happened. We haven't talked about the past again. Now our communication is stronger. He contacts me more often just to talk. We can speak for hours about anything. She said that she was on the phone with him last for about 5 hours, and that's exactly how things are with me and my Marisol. I feel so free to be myself, no pretending, no fear of saying the wrong thing. I know my manifestation is unfolding perfectly and naturally for both of us. During this time, so many other things have changed too. His friends have grown closer to me even when we were apart. And she put apart in quotes because you're never apart from your true love. They've wanted to spend time with me. And I recently learned that one of them told him we should be together. Even my mom, who doesn't know we've been in contact, brought him up a few weeks ago and said, maybe you'll get back together. That's all a reflection of my inner work. I've manifested other things as well, my glow up, more money, success at work, and better relationships with my colleagues. I keep going because I know my power. This man came into my life as a gift to help me find my true self. This 3D separation was painful, but it was my greatest awakening. I love him truly and unconditionally, and he loves me the same. It's the first time in my life I've loved someone like this, and I'm so grateful for it. To everyone and to myself, keep persisting. Trust. Everything is within us. Thank you, Kim, for everything. Thank you for the role you've played in my journey. I wish you and your family Merry Christmas and a happy New Year full of love, health, and success. See you soon. Okay, so I got super emotional with that one. And I just wanted to read this to inspire you to please not give up on your true love, because when you give up on your true love, you're actually technically giving up on yourself. If you need to take time in the 3D to step back and not be in contact for a little while to gain your composure back, to get your grounding back, to get stable again, to be grounded, it's the best thing for you. And it might be the best thing for the relationship for the long haul. Don't feel the need to constantly need to be connected in the physical, because you are not ever actually separate. Sometimes when people stay in the dynamic the way it's unfolded, which is just the middle, when it's actually still reflecting your fears, that process of needing to stay attached to this version of the two of you, this version of your reality. Sometimes it's that when you're staying in the push pull, when you're staying in the needing to fight for it, or kind of continuing to see that they're not ready, or this or that, that process itself is what can cause the erosion of your trust in yourself and your trust in the process, your trust in manifestation, your trust that you're the operant power, that everything is actually existing within you, because it's very easy to get tempted by the flesh, so to speak, in the 3D. Okay. So remember that your 3D is a product of your past. Everything is technically happening all within the now moment. Forget about past, present, and future. Hone in on trusting the process and realizing that, like, we are all one, and our lives are our belief system, our consciousness being shown to us so we can make a decision. I'll just close this by saying, make a decision to trust in your heart and soul, to trust that you and your person are already one, that you guys already loved each other. You already went through these experiences before you guys even came into this physical form. This is just the middle part of the movie, but you've already seen the end. So stay focused on the end and continue to write your beautiful story and life together. And when you do that, and again, while you're feeling into it, it's not fake, it's real. This is how we create our lives, our realities, and our experiences. If you need me, just reach out. I love you so much. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.